Hello, this is an exciting game played on Foxxy that black won very comfortable by 28.5. The groups in the top area died, also this lower right corner for white, and actually black also killed the top left corner, but then somehow gave those stones back, but it didn't really matter. So there's an interesting variation in the top right corner called under the stones tactic. Let's see how it happened, and white could still die big in fact. So diagonal Fuseki, then Sansan evasion. This Fuseki is very modern. So double Hane, then capturing the top, the basic variation. Black goes down. Black can also delay this descent. It doesn't have to be played right away. So this stage, it's big to play moves like O3 or another Sansan evasion, but this will happen. So we continue with the modern trend. Also, locally in the top, black can just push, and after that, use the descent at b17. But okay, it's not a big issue. That descent is played a lot by pros and AI, and sometimes it's not played at all. But dc7, even though it's a pretty big point, can be played at c6. Black can still go Sansan instead. Or if black wants to use the 3 stones on the left side, the approach at b14 is an option, and then extend back to c10, for example. So this way you make sure that white is not going to develop too large on the left, coming from this thick position at d16. But yeah, in a way c7 has the same meaning. So you're approaching the left side and you don't allow that group become a nice moil. I mean, if black plays here and white goes c6, then extends back to d10, all of a sudden white has a nice moil on the left. So c7 kind of prevents that. White approaches the bottom, block is very good, the double up, then extend for a base, now the Sansan evasion. So it's very balanced. Now here I think white made a mistake in the direction of play. It's more interesting to block q3 than no b, or Hane and double Hane like it happened in the top left corner. Then when black plays here, white can extend again something like this to prevent the shoulder hit and make a box on the bottom side. Playing the block on the right allows black destroy most of the bottom, so this is very good. All these pushes, so now white has a wall, but the position on the bottom side is kind of flat with all these stones on the third line, and black extends in front of the wall. So this is excellent. It looks like black is taking initiative in the Fuseki. So white plays an inside approach, but that's actually a little bit too aggressive. First of all, white can descend s4 in Sente, and then he can just extend from the wall at r8. It's still something to save the face of the wall. But in fact, for white, it's interesting to play a move like o17, because obviously there is more space between the Hoshi and the Ponuki in the top than between the Hoshi and the middle side extension. So having all this space here, it's easier for white to make a base. When black defends, white slides and extends for a base like this. But playing inside Kakari, there is less space here, so usually the decision for white should be to count the intersection between the start point and the middle side extension. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in the top we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which means there is more space in the top, so easier to settle a group in the top area than on the right side. Now when he plays the inside approach, black should kick r15. This is very good, especially now that you have the r10 in place. Then defend the corner with o16. Now when white extends for a base, it's just a tiny over-concentrated base, and black induces his extension to make his own base towards the wall, and this makes the wall feel even more meaningless because it's facing the 2 stones on the right side. But if you kick and go here, white might play the attack, I mean extend from the wall, which is a pincer, but in the same time, once you make the extension for a base, those 2 stones are on the run, so it still feels good for black. Therefore, it's good to remember to use r15 kick in this case. So white slides, black blocks the corner, that's very good. And white was supposed to extend, even if it's a tiny extension, just make a little base, because r10 needs a base too. So black will play a 2-space jump, then white can go down here in Sente, and now he either puts some pressure on the group in order to induce his way out on the right. Oops, there's a better move here, this one. The other jump was a misclick. So he pushed in the corner, then you took the base, very good, and now he got the extension, but it's one step late, because now white kind of wasted a move in the corner with this S17, and he's actually supposed to defend that group. And in order to make nice I shape, he should either play this Kosumitsuke or play a one space jump, in which case black will extend towards the wall again, or play Hane in the corner, Atari, and then Tiger Mouth to make a I shape right away. Then black again extends here, and when white jumps, black extends in the top as well. So he kind of overplayed with this move. Now the block in the corner, actually it's more interesting for black to play an attach move or a way, something to surround that corner. Even if he will leave like this, it's very painful for white. Then attach and pull back. How to defend? Solid or no B. Reinforce these stones on the right. Then play something on the left side. So blocking the corner. Now white is supposed to play this move still to threaten the cuts. Then black connects solid, and now Tiger Mouth. He can also Hane in the corner once, but that exchange can be played anytime. So just Tiger Mouth to make I shape. If he comes out with the jump, black will push, push again, peep, then jump along. And white doesn't have ice, white is still on the run. So that's why it's good to play the Tiger Mouth block and make some I shape. So he jump, then attach here. This is very good to lean on the stones on the right and then continue the attack. So this could be a disaster for white in a few moves. This block is good. White was supposed to play Atari first, it's good timing, then just extend back. Now black has to capture this stone, and white should play another move to protect that group in the top area. If black plays here, it's no problem. White answers, Hane, white makes some I shape, and now black needs this move in order to keep the pressure. Otherwise, if black plays away, white will immediately play here. And you can't block this, because it's Atari and capture. So the way to defend, it's actually Q18, but white can push, turn. So white's group, it's actually fine in the top right, compared to the game where everything died. But white played the Hane, the Tiger Mouth to make some I shape, and black should play a Hane here. This is terrible. Even if white has the Atari, white can't cut. If white cuts, you just continue with Atari, Atari, and capture everything. So white needs to play a Hane to try to make some I shape, but black can go Atari inside, Atari outside, then double hanging connection, and the group is just trapped inside. So when white plays here, you don't block for the ko, you just no-B. If white goes down, you play this move. If he tries to kill the corner, it doesn't really work, because you can push and then Atari. And if he plays here, you just Hane. If he plays this one, you connect. If he turns, you go down, and it's still alive. So it doesn't affect the corner. Therefore, it's pretty much game over here. I mean, Hane and the group dies. That's why white had to play Atari this way and then extend. Now black will catch the stone. If white comes out, the net works, and therefore white will not go out. But now it's time to fix this group like this, or turn and make some I shape here. So let's move on. Black defends against the cut, but actually this still leaves a peep, which is quite annoying. So if you want to defend, it's better to do it like this. And white has to pull back, then play a cap move to attack the group. White extends on the left side, but he was supposed to defend the right. Now the cap move comes, that's good. The way white should attack the top, it's this move, but in fact it's better to play that move after white already has a Keima. But in this case, black will defend either Keima like this or O-Keima, and then white plays the vital point and leaves the position like this. It seems a bit too much, and it doesn't really affect the group. Black can come out, which is good, and can takes away liberty in the corner. Well, white got the base, but his group is kind of dying here. I think black should peep first to make sure there are no eyes in the corner, and then protect like this, or with a bump, and then a Kosumi. So there is almost no way out for that group in the top right. Yeah, this one kind of affects the top a little bit. So the peep now, and here it's very simple just to connect. Because if white cuts, you always net him. And if he comes out, first you connect, and now he has some problems, so he needs to run out. Another way for black to consider, it's the fake net, because when Atari comes, you can connect this way, and when he captures the stone, you connect this way. If he pushes, Atari connect, then surround everything on the right side. You don't care about this stone so much. I mean, that's the price you pay for killing the corner. Well, it's kind of similar to what happened in the game. So push first, push again, push one more, then connect. This is good. He captures Hane. Yeah, so you sacrifice those guys. And now white tries to leave, but it's impossible. So the way to kill here is this move, S14. White doesn't make eyes by going down T17, but he can make an eye by going down S14. So if you play S14 and he blocks and you pull back, this is a false eye and there is no eye at T16. So even if he plays Hane in the corner, you go down or connect. Then when he plays here, you play here. But actually there is no second eye anyway around Q13 because you can false that one. So it's a much cleaner kill if you play S14. Now white is looking for some eye shape and he almost got it. So Atari take, this is all forced, Atari again, connect. But here white missed the throw in. And throw in, it's usually a Tesuji. And what happens, black captures, Atari from the outside, black cannot connect because if black connects, white kills everything. So it creates a shortage of liberties. But black will connect R18, white captures, and now black is not going to take back because this gives white 2 eyes. Black can actually play the vital point because it's like a formation where you have this diamond shape. I mean, those 1, 2, 3, 4 stones capture and you play in the middle. So now there is only one eye on the side. If white captures this stone, it doesn't improve the eye space. That's a false eye. So white can only try another eye around here. But the problem is this can be false. So if black plays this move and white goes, for example, here, black can play this one. And again, when white connects here, Atari. And there is no way out. So that's a problem for white because black can force the eyes even like this. I mean, it's A or B. Let's put it this way. So that's a very spectacular combination. I mean, even if white can see the throw in and then Atari from the outside, the whole group dies because of this vital point. So this is called Ishinoshita or under the stones technique. So back to the original game, white played Atari, black connects, and now white is just doomed. And yeah, he's trying to keep the right side. But it's already pretty much game over. Once the group died on the right, the compensation is pretty small. So this is fine. Usually you need to bump here. Even if white turns, you just go up. So that will ruin the eye shape. White can play this bump. Black needs to go to the left, then push here, connect, and now keep some eye shape in the top. So cover. He's supposed to leave here, but somehow he collapsed again. Yeah, I think he needs to bump first. Let's see. Cut. This is too much. The group is in a lot of danger. Yeah, now he's dead. Oh, actually here, black doesn't need to hit the vital point. Just cover and connect the stones on the outside. Even if white plays here, black will push. And when white blocks, then you hit the vital point and jump again or Hane. So the group in the top has only one eye. It's gonna be a bulky 5 formation. Yeah, good to cut. And catch. Very nice. This is a net. So the group is dead. You don't even have to go down. Right now it's dead as it stands. So you can play other moves. For example, Keima here. And if he plays a descent, you Hane, he blocks, and it's still a bulky 5. And if he plays a move like this, the group is actually still dead. But you gotta be pay attention not to allow a ko. So it's good to Hane one way or the other. Otherwise, white can go down like this and set up a ko fight. So descend, jump out. Nice. This is all safe. Oh, that was a good combination. So come out a couple of times. Even one more time you can push here. He needs to block and then Hane. But yeah, once you Hane in the corner, there are 3 liberties, so it's perfect. When white plays a throw-in, black should just take, because this doesn't improve the semi. And then when he goes down, you play Hane. When he covers, you connect in the top. When he goes down, Atari. So this is the way to kill without ko. Playing like this, it's an unnecessary ko. So just capture, and obviously white has to turn. Now it's 3 against 3. You play Hane like this or Hane like this. And if he goes down, you just go Atari and capture faster by 1 liberty. So that should end the game right here. Now it's a co-fight that shouldn't happen. But black can actually eliminate the ko on the left side. So when white captures 1 stone, Atari, he takes 1 stone, then you connect underneath and he's still dead. That was actually not a ko threat. So take, connect, fight the ko. White got some ko threats because of the dead groups. Yeah, this Hane in the middle is probably not the best threat, because it kind of hurts the top. Let's see what can black do. Black should Hane here. White blocks, take back the ko. If white doesn't, so when white eliminates the ko, you just no-B and you gain something in this area. Another ko threat for black, it's wait, this one. If white eliminates the ko, go down. So block. Yeah, many ko threats in the top right. Yeah, this is safe, obviously, and no more ko. Ah yeah, if white captures, black can go here. So now it's still a ko, in fact. Tac, tac. Yeah, it's correct to connect. Black alive, that's good. And white is still trapped inside. Fine. So this is quite an easy win. Uh-oh. Black should connect here, it's very big. Seems like an easy win for black, even with a small mistake in the top left corner. Yeah, this one is very big. It prepares the clamp at S6. This is good. Go inside. No more clamp. Actually, now it works to cut. Because if white extends, you capture like this. If white protects here, he still needs to come back and connect everything. But the clamp was good earlier. Well, sent after all. So now black should push here, then Kosumi like this, push in the middle, keep things simple. But yeah, from here on, it looks like a solid win. Nothing can happen to come back. So in the lower right corner, there's some action coming up. And white tried desperately to set up a ko. But there's nothing. So black doesn't need to take the ko, because black already has an eye and white doesn't. So if black just plays away and white tries to Atari, this is going to be a self Atari. So black captures everything. And if white connects here, he still can't approach because he's already in Atari. And it's not allowed to play this move by the Go rules. So that ko was really not necessary to fight, because it's not a ko. And that's pretty much it. So black won big. Well done on this win. And this was the promotional game to 2 dan. So keep it up.